A medieval home did not smell bad in just one simple way. It smelled layered. Smoke, wool, damp wood, straw, leather, cooked food, human bodies, herbs, animals, and ash all collected in the same enclosed space. To modern people, the difference would likely feel immediate. To the people living there, it was simply the ordinary atmosphere of home. The most persistent smell was often smoke. Hearths cooked meals, warmed hands, and lit the room, but they also filled the air. Chimneys varied, and many buildings were imperfect at clearing smoke completely. The smell settled into beams, cloth, hair, and walls. A house that did not smell of fire might be a house that was not surviving winter well. Beds and floors often involved straw, rushes, wool, cloth, or rough fibers that absorbed the daily life around them. Moisture, dirt, spilled food, and time changed the smell of these materials. Even when cleaned or replaced as much as possible, they carried the scent of long use. Bedding was warmth, not freshness. Clothing was worn repeatedly, mended often, and washed less frequently than modern garments. Wool held scent. Linen could carry labor, weather, sweat, and smoke. People were not unaware of cleanliness, but water, fuel, soap, labor, and season all affected what was practical. The smell of a person and the smell of the room were not easily separated. Animals changed the air around any household that kept them close. A cow, pig, goat, chicken, or even stored feed added a different layer to the smell of daily life. This was not simply dirtiness. It was economy. Animals meant labor, food, warmth, or wealth, and their smells were part of the cost of keeping them alive. Food added another rhythm to the house. Boiling pottage, baking bread, onions, herbs, ale, meat, cheese, and broth all changed the room at different times of day. These scents could be welcome, especially in winter, but they also mixed with smoke, dampness, and the residue of earlier meals. Many homes breathed with the weather. Stone, timber, wattle, daub, thatch, packed earth, and plaster all held moisture differently. Dampness shaped smell almost as much as smoke did. Wet clothing, rain brought indoors, muddy boots, and cold air meeting warm rooms all created conditions where scent lingered instead of clearing away. Waste was managed, but not with modern plumbing or sealed systems. Chamber pots, drains, yard refuse, and animal waste all had to exist somewhere in relation to the home. Even when handled responsibly for the time, smell traveled. The edge between living space and waste space was more porous than many modern people expect. People used herbs, rushes, flowers, smoke, washing, and practical cleaning to improve the atmosphere of the home. Scent was not ignored. It was managed with the tools available. Pleasant smells mattered, but they usually layered over stronger realities rather than removing them completely. Tools, harness, shoes, belts, storage bags, and work materials all contributed their own smells. Tan leather, wax, oil, wood shavings, and damp rope created a workshop quality even inside a home. A house was often also a place of production, not only rest. The important thing is that these smells were not experienced as a novelty museum of discomfort. They were normal, familiar, and often meaningful. A smoke scent could mean warmth. A cooking smell could mean security. The odor of animals could mean survival. What seems unpleasant from a distance often made practical sense up close. History is often imagined through images, but smell may be one of the fastest ways to understand how different a life felt. Medieval homes smelled the way they did because life was denser, warmer, smokier, and more materially entangled. The scent of home was the scent of work, weather, fire, bodies, and survival all living together.